This is me looking more same, and by helping, long improving and developing lifelong plant young brown man Mary, were only confused, ignorant, knowledge tap. So kind school or same, and by liberating more, setting more free, they will truly know and understand the purpose of life. Pantandisla, me like talk or same, inshallah, so walk about blue me. Towards our independence, please let put God first, because with God all things are possible. Also, talk Revelation 3, 7, 8, and talk. Time God open door, no God money say passing time, passing door, no God money up open. So time when God and open door blow you me, no God man more passing. It doesn't matter what they say. When the door is open, it will stay open and we'll walk through and we'll achieve our independence. Also, Honorable Patrick Nisira Emito. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. May God bless Bougainville.
Thank you, Honourable Member. The Honourable Member for Kongara.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The President of the Autonomous Region of Bougainville, His Excellency Honorable Ismail Toroma, Vice President, the BEC members, the Honorable Members, both continuing and newly elected members, the Speaker of the Honorable House, Deputy Speaker, Clerk of the Parliament, Deputy Clerk, the parliamentary staffs, people of Kongar constituency, and the people of Bougainville. It is an honor to be here to present my first statement to this Honorable House after being re-elected. But before I do so, first and foremost, let me take this opportunity to acknowledge the presence of the Almighty God who reigns and rules from past eternity to future eternity, and the one who holds the master plan of the future of this nation to be. Let me also congratulate the President of the Autonomous Region of Bougainville, His Excellency Honorable Ismail Toroma, Vice President, the Speaker of the House, for your victory in retaining back your seats for the next 5 years. Congratulations also to the BC members and the members of the House of the Representatives for re-election and for being elected into this honorable House. Many thanks to the people of Kongara for having trust and confidence in re-electing me as the member for Kongara constituency for the next 5 years. Mr. Speaker, throughout the last 4 years, 2020 to 2024, certain developments were achieved as per our Kongara constituency's 7-year development plan, 2023 to 2030. These achievements will be assessed under the ABC Strategic Development Plan and ABC 6 points independent ready benchmarks. To be precise, the last 4 years, 2020 to 2024, is the first phase of our 7-year development plan that constitutes mostly planning with partial implementation. During this term, 2025 to 2030, Kongara will go into full mode of implementing our 7-year development plan with the President's inaugural statement, 3 key pillars, that is independence, economic development, and governance. This will be enabled by the increase in ABC funding, where we are here to utilize and other identified funding sources that will be made possible by my hardworking Kongara technical team. Mr. Speaker, governance is one of the key pillars within the Bougainville Peace Agreement that has not been fully achieved at all levels. Mr. Speaker, my priorities in governance is empowering, restoring, and restructuring the traditional authority, which is the very foundation of this nation to be. As referred by the Nasa-speaking people, as Bungeda Osikaya means the government and the leadership that is based upon the indigenous principal landowners. My second priority within the next 5 years in governance is the construction of the meeting houses in every 22 wards. My third priority is for Kongara constituency to split into 2 constituencies. This is the wishes of my people. Chief said had signed for the 2 separate constituencies, that is Amiami and Kongara. And I'm appealing to the new Minister for Community Government and this honorable House to consider and approve my people's request. Mipla is submitting Pini's request for Mipla. It will on Boundaries Commission. Now I'm stubborn time all now. So we appeal on this government long considering this plan na approving request for our people below me. Mr. Speaker, cash-based economic growth is a common practice throughout Bougainville, where informal sector does withhold big cash. There must be workshops to educate the people's mindset to take ownership on how to save, to invest towards funding our new nation to be. Government is by the people, from the people, and it's again to the people and for the people. There's also another people saying we are meant by our Creator to be givers and not borrowers. Me one through one time statement belong. Member Bohalian, Minister, aste, me putin lo ploa, also by me must imposition independence tax. Because miyet mi bin looking this long constituency below miyet mi bin kamapin business arm Kongara Development Corporation Limited na foundation belong this pala mi pala I contribute mi pala kolimos and heart offering mi pala putimoro rates na mi pala I contribute na kamapin money 20,000 plus. You know, kita contribute sampai bin gatu pula tinting na only no putim, but only putim only contribute and more than 20,000 plus. So you can make him awesome. Big money I'm gonna flow. Money I'm gonna flow, but yet government blame me no got money. Me at me looking. This independence work about blame me long side long. Economy that you must take him ownership, you must contribute. Me at me look him, all put him only, all people he put him, all contribute. Long the rich people put him. So me, one bill that government he must impose him independent tax, so that all the people by taking ownership economically, raise him internal revenue belong. New black country below you me. Okay. Mr. Speaker, about sayings are the true interpretations of what the economically independent nation should be based on the people. Mr. Speaker, to feel the effect of economic development, Kongara Development Corporation Limited was legally registered. This business entity will be the major player in rice farming production, sales and marketing, cash crop buying and selling, infrastructure, roads and building projects, and other major development in Kongara. Mr. Speaker, economic development depends on the volume of business-minded citizens. We therefore need the breed of people so that the strong economic base is maintained. In line with this notion, may I ask the good Minister for Commerce and Trade to instruct his business development officers to carry out SME trainings on business management so that more business-minded citizens are developed in every constituencies. Mr. Speaker, rule of law and order is an ever-increasing issue and a biggest concern in our societies. Our 7-year development plan thus captures proposed measures on how law and order will be dealt with under approaches as youth in sports, rehabilitation programs, upgrading and upskilling of both skills and academic, police services, chief excellence of police. Mr. Speaker, the approaches as above are well outlined in ABC's strategic development plan as well as our 7-year development plan. However, financial constraint is always the biggest issue that hinders the implementation of the plan. Mr. Speaker, may I take this opportunity to thank the previous government and the Trump initial government for allocating $2 million and the 2024 and 2025 RDG funds that are yet to be accessed to implement programs, plans to maintain law and order. On the same token, may I inform the new Minister for Police, Honorable Willie Matthew, to take note. Mr. Speaker, education and health sectors are the key essential government sectors. However, the two ABCs financial strength, new infrastructure as well as renovations have not been carried out for some time. But Mr. Speaker, regardless of these budget implications, Kongara and the 7-year development plan have affirmed to work in partnership with Department of Education and Health in terms of project planning, land use agreements to support and construct new infrastructure development. Mr. Speaker, under the education sector, we would like to thank the Education Department to view our special proposal requesting the establishment of Kongara Community College. The proposal was received and acknowledged by the Bougainville Education Board, but were informed to provide further formalities.
Honorable Member, time you finish, but let me give you a couple of minutes. Now you finish him speech, please.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Speaker, our technical team are working on the requirements as advised by the Bougainville Education Board, and the community college is the only answer to our social disorder. When these dropouts will be taken into their programs and assist in upgrading and upskilling, they will then become the change agents in the communities. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and may God bless us all.
Thank you, Honorable Member for Kongara. The Honorable Member for Pate, you sit down past them. Standing order, you may talk long. 12 o'clock, you may suspend. May like ask him, Leader of Government Business, who's deputized long. Leader of Government Business law, move him plus suspension of standing orders. Now you may can allow him some more member law talk. Honorable the Minister for Fisheries.
Mr. Speaker, I seek leave of the House to move a motion without notice.
Is leave granted? Leave is granted.
Mr. Speaker, subject to Standing Order 5.2, I move that Standing Order 24 requiring the House to suspend its sitting at 12 noon be suspended to allow the House to meet beyond 12 noon to complete its business. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable members, the question is the motion for suspending of standing orders be agreed to. Those against say no, the ayes have it. The Honourable Member for Pate.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Honourable Mr. President, Honourable Ministers, and the Honourable Members of this House. It is with deep respect and heartfelt gratitude that I address this House for the first time as the elected member for Pate constituency. Mr. Speaker, first of all, on behalf of my family and the people of Pate, I would like to congratulate on behalf of my family and the people of Paid to congratulate His Excellency, Honorable President Mr. Ismail Torwama, for being re-elected as President of the Autonomous Bougainville Government in this fifth House. The people themselves have shown through the ballot papers that the trust and confidence, respect they have in you to lead Bougainville into independence. Congratulations once again, Honorable President Mr. Ismail Torwama. Mr. Speaker, I would like to also take this time to congratulate members of this House who have been appointed as ministers of this fifth House. I'm looking forward to working in partnership with you to make sure that your sectors are delivering the much-needed basic services needed by my people in my constituency. Mr. Speaker, today marks not just the beginning of my parliamentary journey, but renewed commitment to serve the people of Paid with integrity, courage, and compassion. I do not take this responsibility lightly. To this honorable House and the people of Paid, I come not with grand promises, but with a clear vision to listen, to lead, and to labor alongside my people for a future that honors our identity, uplifts our communities, and restores our shared hopes. Mr. Speaker, let me begin with a fundamental truth. Because man is the actor of physical development, man must be developed first. Before we build roads, schools, or markets, we must build people. We must help our youth, our elders, our families rediscover their identity, who they truly are. For when the people know themselves, they rise. And when they rise, the light at the end of the tunnel becomes a path we can walk together. Signs of hope for a better tomorrow begins with the development of a human being. Mr. Speaker, I come from a constituency which is geographically hard through long reaching Lodisa time. I come from a constituency which has 20,000 plus population. And in our constituency in the Buka district, I come from a constituency which is very least developed and have a lot of workload upon my shoulders, Mr. Speaker. I will try my best, my very best, to address those issues that my people are facing. Roads and those infrastructures are in dire need. My brother constituency, a Tonsu constituency, which belongs to the Vice President, is another constituency within the Buka district that has villages completely cut off from the rest of Buka Island. Mr. Speaker, Paid is home to 20,000 plus people with the largest landmass in our region. This population and land potential demand serious consideration in our constituency support grant, and I will advocate for its increase to match our growing needs, or I will go possibly request for Paid constituency to be divided into 2 constituencies. But development must be rooted in culture and community. We must review our traditional chieftaincy structure. Let me remind this House that when we had this crisis, these chiefs were there. They played a very pivotal role in bringing peace. So as women, so as our mothers. Let's restore that chieftaincy, but we will accommodate it in line with the government structure, the second-tier government that is in place. In in my constituency, I would like to establish all clan houses for the two main clans. They must be rebuilt and the authorities restored and empowered. At the very foundation, our family units must be strengthened. Governance begins at home. To ensure this structure is not only revived, but made relevant to our current realities, I will consult with the chiefs and the people of Pay to come up with a workable structure that unites us and aligns with the broader development vision of the autonomous Bougainville government. Pate must also review and renew the two core values that defined our communal society: obedience to law, to elders, and to truth, generosity, the spirit of sharing, uplifting one another. With the communal spirit, no one is left behind. These values are not just customs, they are the pillars of our progress. Let us rekindle this community spirit to move Bougainville and Pate to new heights. Mr. Speaker, we must also confront the real issues skills training, school support, and vocational pathways must be expanded. I will champion academic excellence and look for government assistance to tertiary, high school, and technical education. Mr. Speaker, Pate's future lies in human resource, not just land or money. But speaking of land, let us not forget our agricultural SMEs. Pate must become a hub where cash crops are not just grown, but marketed as paid commodities and branded, valued, and sold outside the region. We must also empower our women. I will advocate for targeted support for women-led SMEs, ensuring access to finance training and market opportunities. When women rise, families thrive and communities transform. Mr. Speaker, I must also raise a matter of concern, urgent concern. Road access in Pate is in dire need of repair. Our people are cut off from essential services, markets, and emergency support. I will push for counter-funding partnerships to fix these roads because infrastructure is not a luxury, it is a lifeline. Our roads must be sealed just as roads in the East Coast Buka, which have been sealed. The government of the day must be fair to all constituencies, in particular Buka district, in terms of development. To ensure our development plan reflects the true needs of our people, I will launch within my 100 days a constituency-wide consultation program with the chiefs and the constituents of Pate. This will allow us to co-design a 5-year plan that is locally owned, culturally grounded, and practically achievable. Mr. Speaker, this is not just a speech, it is a covenant with my people of Pate, that we will rise together and that we will restore dignity, revive culture, and rebuild opportunity. That we will not wait for change, we will be the change. I invite every youth, elder, mother, leader to work with me. Let us move Pate forward, not just politically, socially, spiritually, economically, and culturally. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. May God bless Bougainville. May God bless Pate. Thank you.
One, that the House notes Section 1, subject to Standing Orders 23, subsection 2, the Assistant Speaker shall be appointed from amongst the members of the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Standing Orders, and 2, the Standing Orders Committee at its first meeting dated 29th October 2025 has nominated and recommended that Honorable Caroline Pauly and Honorable Teresa Barananco be appointed Assistant Speakers of the House. 2, that subject to Standing Order 23, subsection 1, this House appoints the following members of the Standing Orders Committee as Assistant Speakers. 1, Honorable Caroline Pauly, member for Mahari constituency. 2, Honorable Teresa Barananco, member representing women of Central Bougainville. 3, that the appointment of the assistant speakers is authorized to be published in the Bougainville Gazette.
Members, Simi Harim Pinis, acting leader of Gamma's business, Imubim, appoint him 2 assistant speakers, Bloyumi, member for Mahari, and member of Sati Makimolo Women Law Central region. The question is that the motion for the appointment of the 2 assistant speakers be agreed to. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against say no. The ayes have it. You know the acting leader of Gaman business.
ABT nominated members to the National Salaries and Remuneration Commission. 1, that the House notes in the absence of a Bougainville Salaries and Remuneration Commission, the National Salaries and Remuneration Commission will continue to be responsible for recommending to the House of Representatives the salaries, allowances, and benefits, financial or otherwise, including pensions and retirement benefits if they are otherwise provided Bougainville government in the National Salaries and Remunerations Commission. 3, subject to Section 3 of the National Salaries and Remuneration Commission, Nominated Members Act 2005, the President notifies the House of Representatives that the Bougainville Executive Council has nominated 1, Honorable Albert Punghao, Minister for Finance and Treasury, and 2, Honorable Robin Wilson, Minister of Economic Development and Education, as ABT nominated members of the National Salaries and Remuneration Commission. 4, that the nomination of the members representing the autonomous Bougainville government in the National Salaries and Remuneration Commission shall be published in the Bougainville Gazette. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Minister. Honorable members of Semi-Miarim Pinis Law motion. Tupla name, Tupla ministers, long House, long Maki Molsem, Olo Representative Loyumi, go long National SRC. Osemi long explained him earlier in the meeting. We still do not have a Salaries Remuneration Commission Loyumi, so we are still subject to the National SRC. Na Tupla representatives Loyumi were cabinet imakim. Na Minister move him lo motion lo Yumi approve him. The Honorable Minister for Treasury and Finance, na Honorable Minister lo Commerce, Trade and Industry and Economic Development, na Education. Honorable members, the question is, Yumi agree lo this motion, no appointment lo Tupla representatives lo Yumi lo National SRC. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against say no. The ayes have it. Honorable members, before me call him acting leader of government business law, you may adjourn. Me like talk sabi again also by that group photograph aside when we adjourn, just outside the chamber. If we can all assemble there. Suppose you got all member in the staff, we can have another shoot in the next meeting of the House. With that, I now call on the acting leader of government business, lo move him adjournment, Playumi.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the House at its rising do now adjourn to the date and time to be fixed by the Speaker in consultation with the President. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, acting leader of government business. Before me adjourn, me like to call Sam. Me like thank you, Lord, kita member who sati participate. Long kita debate Playumi, in particular for the well-considered, although maiden speech Playupla, start lo this meeting, is coming up now. I have a feeling, I think we got also this feeling also, this is going to be a very